Hi everyone and welcome to another Married to Reselling video. My name is Simon and together with my wife Faye we run a reselling business selling mainly on eBay and Amazon. Coming up very shortly are sales from the barn, so this is stuff that we have sold on eBay recently. But first I just want to draw everyone's attention to the issue that has cropped up again on eBay, which is defects for items not arriving on time even though you shipped on time, and your seller protection should automatically remove those defects. A while ago we made a video called eBay What Are You Doing, and this highlighted the complete breakdown in eBay's own procedures and tools. Particularly if you use Royal Mail, it's worth checking yours, and I'm just going to show you what is going on. So I noticed our late delivery rate, as you can see, has crept up to 1.59, the target being under 3%. So over halfway there, and these were the 6 defects that I noticed. These orders were all shipped on time, all using Royal Mail tracked delivery. So the first thing I did was jumped on eBay for Business on Facebook and sent them a message asking them to look at it and remove it. I did that before doing anything else because I knew I was going to need their intervention. And whilst waiting for their reply, I went to the seller help tool, and sure enough they're all there, as you can see, and the opportunity to request removal is right there too. So let's just show you one of these defects. This item was ordered on the 2nd of November, which was a Saturday. It therefore needed to be shipped on the 4th of November, which is the following Monday. Here's the tracking. Oh, I've got those sliders. And the tracking shows that it was accepted at Parcel Shop on November the 4th. So whilst I waited to hear back from eBay for Business on Facebook, I went ahead and painstakingly, one by one, requested removal on these defects. Because it's not like it's 4:15 and I've got anything better to do at all. The next day, as predicted, we were flooded with emails telling us we cannot remove these defects. Oh, except for one. And when I go back to the shiny new seller help system, of course, here they are, all showing defect ineligible for removal, with the exception of the shirt that did get removed. And when we look at the order details for this one, it shows exactly the same as the rest, that the item was accepted at the Parcel Shop. There is absolutely no reason why this one should have got removed and the other 5 not. This system is a complete shambles and it's a complete waste of everyone's time. And speaking of a complete waste of everyone's time, I was contacted back by eBay for Business on Facebook asking, have I submitted through the seller help dashboard? Yes, I have. The system is a complete shambles. And sure enough, she went ahead and removed that defect, so I provided all of the other numbers and asked her to remove those too. Shortly afterwards they came back and said they had been removed, and I thought I would take the opportunity to ask why this shiny new seller help section isn't working. And of course they replied that they weren't sure, but they will be sure to pass on the feedback. There you go, another complete farce. Now it's time for some sales from the barn.
I've got a lot to get through. So we've got 2 sales on Vinteria. This is the first one. It is a vintage first grapefruit spoon set, 6 spoons and 1 knife. And they were listed on eBay, but they got kicked off because you're not allowed to list knives that aren't for eating.
Yeah, so steak knives fine, grapefruit knives, this little knife, which is probably smaller than a steak knife, can't go on because you don't eat with it.
Yes.
Like you do with a steak knife.
And what's different about that knife? It's got a curved end bit.
Oh yeah, is it for like...
Yeah, I don't like grapefruit, so I wouldn't know. That one cost £3.11 for the set from auction. Took about 8 months to sell, and that sold for £17 plus post. And also on Vinteria in crate 25, we've got vintage Wedgwood dinner plates, 3 of them. Could not find a name for these. So they've got a Greek key on them, so I just call them Greek key.
10.5 inch.
There they are. They cost 81p from auction. Took about 12 months to sell, and they sold for £12.75 plus post. Right, over to eBay. Crate 1, Shelley teacup. Just a teacup. Yeah.
Teeny tiny.
It is. It's a Shelley teacup, vintage Barnard Castle. Or Barnard Castle. That cost 25p 13 months ago from auction and finally sold for £6.43 plus post. Then we've got crate 10.
Yeah.
Vintage Marks and Spencer Harvest side plate, 3 of them.
Is it them?
Yes, that is those. They cost 70p from auction. Took 2 months to sell for £14.99 plus post. Okay, crate 8. Vintage mug, 2 of them for the Silver Jubilee, Queen Elizabeth II. There they are. They cost a total of 67p and they took 5 months to sell. They were from auction and they sold for £10.71. We get a lot of these sort of commemorative royal bits and bobs, and some I list, some I don't. And I always think when I'm listing the ones I list, oh, should I bother? But actually they've all sold. On the table we have a vintage Chinese silk ebony frame table screen. There we go. That cost 82p from auction and sold within a month. And the same person also bought out of random a vintage Margaret Rose trinket pot, blue and gold. It's got a lid. That cost £2.85 from auction, and that one took 6 months to sell. And then they also bought from crate 12 vintage Wedgwood Campion soup bowls, 4 of them. They cost a total of 70p from auction and they took 3 months to sell. They cost £4.25-ish and they paid £48. Then we have got crate 23. I can see it. Naturecraft Celebration Congleton figurine couple on bench. There they are, couple on bench. That cost 97p 11 months ago from auction and sold for £11.99 plus post. Then we got shelf.
Yeah.
Vintage Royal Dalton Old Lead Spray Cup and Saucer, 6 of them. I don't think they're in a box. These cost a total of 70p from auction and they sold for £15.27 plus post. Crate 26.
Yeah.
Vintage Babacom Pottery Egg Separator. It's a little round thing. Ooh. There it is. With the flower on it.
Yes.
Yeah. Does it say egg separator on it?
Yeah,
that.
So you drop your egg in and then pour the white out.
I guess. Hand decorated by Philip something or other. That cost £1.21 from auction. Nearly didn't bother listing it because there was quite a few for sale. Not that many sold, so the sell-through rate was not great. But yeah, I paid £1.21 a month ago and it sold for £6.67 plus post. Got crate 14. Vintage Wade NatWest Pig Annabelle. This cost £1.34 a month ago from auction and sold for £5 plus post.
Sent an offer.
Crate 25. This is your most favourite thing in here, I think.
Oh yeah.
Maureen Brook Pottery Mussel Shell Bowl.
Gonna have to unwrap it. For that.
It's lovely, isn't it? Really lovely. And we spotted that at a car boot sale, didn't we? Sold within a month, cost £3, sold for £25. Crate 11.
Yeah.
Vintage and original formula wash jug and bowl set. Cost 82p from auction, sold within 2 weeks of £14.99 plus post. Random. Vintage Old Hall stainless steel serving tray, oval. Yep. Look at them. Oh, hello, you can see your little feet. They look so cute. This cost £1.21 from auction, sold within a month for £7.99 plus post. Crate 1. Vintage Tams England soup coupe bowl, 4 of them. Just the bowls, yeah. These cost £4 4 months ago. And I just took an offer because they haven't got the saucers. Sold for £9. Get them gone. See you later. It is a shame.
I don't know why we paid £4 for them.
No, me neither. Crate 5.
Yeah.
Antique Mitterteich Bavaria plates. It's a funny shape. That one you've got your hand on. This cost 70p from auction. Sold within 2 months for £10.18. Had a lot of interest in that little plate. Crate 15. Vintage Royal Grafton sweet dish and candlestick holder. They cost 10p from auction, 6 months to sell, and they sell for £10.71. Shelf.
Yeah.
John Lewis vase ×2, they're black. You've asked me loads of times, what are they? They're lying down.
It's microphone.
Here is a little vase and a long vase. They both match, black and gold. They cost a total of 10p from auction, took 6 months to sell for £10.95. Crate 9. Mikasa Satori serving bowl dish with an inner wave pattern. It's blue, like a royal blue. Not white, it's blue.
That one?
Yes, that cost 28p from auction. Took 4 months to sell for £9.37. It's brand new tag.
It's got a barcode.
It's got a barcode, but it's got like a little blemish on the glaze, so I had to declare it, so it couldn't go for very much. And then we've got crate 27.
Yeah.
Vintage green glass plate round, glows under UV light. Yeah. That cost 10p from auction, sold within 6 months for £10.71 plus post. Clock tub.
Yeah.
A vintage copper crumb brush, Art Deco style.
The last person that bought brushes off us were very pleased with their purchase, said they were way better condition than or quality than they expected.
Oh, there we go. That cost 82p from auction, sold within 2 weeks for £12.99 plus post. Crate 14. Vintage J.A.J. Pyrex Autumn Glory saucers, 4 of them. There they are. They cost 74p from auction, sold within 5 months for £13.99. Random.
Yeah.
Vintage toast rack, pewter, hammered finish. Yay. That was 68p from auction. That sold within 7 months for £8.31 plus post. And then on here we have silver plated photo frames, 2 of them. They're both tarnished, one hasn't got any glass. They cost a total of £1.50. One came in a job lot from auction, one came from a car boot, and I just put them together and they sold for £12 plus post within a week. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button, and if you're newly subscribed to the channel, thanks very much. It's great to have you here. If you're not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye for now.